Hi there. Are you struggling to detach from the daily grind when you get home? Well, let me start with this. Guess what? It's kind of tough. You've been thinking all day like a business owner, dealing with everything business, and then you get home and you're trying to, as soon as you get through the door, hey, you're a totally different person. Your dad or, your mum or whatever it may be, right? Depends on your scenario, but it's really, really hard to just kind of switch off. Now, I want you to think about it like this. Think about it like an athlete on the field. Guess what? They actually switch on a particular persona, right? Or maybe it's kind of like Clark Kent. Clark Kent isn't Clark Kent and becomes Superman. He's actually Superman already becoming Clark Kent. So it's kind of the other way around. So I want you to think about it that a way to prepare for this is to go, hey, what persona am I going to take on as soon as I get out of the car? I'm not saying that you're going to detach and switch off and that's how it is, but you're blending into a persona. Have you ever noticed athletes when they get on the field, they grab the grass, they maybe do a sign of the cross or whatever, or look up and pray, and then it's almost like they've put their armor on, boom, and they're ready to go. It's the same thing, but we're kind of reversing it. And guess what? You can do exactly the same thing when you're going to work. So rather than detaching, how about if we started to shift the persona? Number two is, how about we think about making time sacred, or almost like a non-negotiable level? I want you to think about it, it's like kind of showering or brushing your teeth. There's no negotiables here. You pretty much do that every day. So how about if you went home and said, you know what, this is really sacred time for me. You switched up persona, so you kind of dropped down a little bit of a gear, or maybe, ramped it up if your work's kind of not the most exciting thing that you do. Maybe you can go home and kind of ramp it up and be, fun, super dad, or whatever it is, or super mom, or whatever it is, right? Depending on who's watching this video. So if you really think about that and you go, hey, I'm going to switch my persona and then I'm going to really use this time as sacred, it's really, really cool to kind of get into that flavor, yeah? And then number three is do something that gets you in your zone rather than just the work zone. So maybe it's something like, I don't know, ringing the doorbell. Maybe it's putting the keys up, as soon as you come home. Maybe it's taking your coat off and hanging it up. Maybe, I don't know, it's going to the fridge and grabbing a beer, boom, and then hey, it's good for you. Maybe it's opening the back door and looking at the pool, or, greeting the dog, whatever it may be. This is a really good way to kind of get into the home mode, into the home zone, into that sacred space that's all yours. Sound cool? I'd love to hear some feedback if you put this into practice. I'm Nick, and remember, the only way is up. Hey, if you really like what you've seen in this video, pretty simple, just go over to UpCoach Business Growth Programs, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you want to connect with us on social media, because we've got some really cool stuff, lots of different channels that you can connect with us, simply go and subscribe right here.